Salutations, family, and welcome back to Inside the Eye of the Storm. On this episode of Inside the Eye of the Storm, we have a blind reaction video to a Miss Kendra G live singles. We're going to join this video already in progress, give a little bit of social commentary, and give a little breakdown of it. Let's hop right into it.
Still look a little big, but whatever.
What's your name, baby?
So my outside name, my street name is Holiday, but my real name is Kayla.
Say it again. Your name is Kayla?
Yes.
Kayla, how old are you?
First and foremost, she's not even a minute into this video, and the first red flag has appeared. Kendra G asked this young lady's name, and she says her outside name is Holiday. That's a red flag that this is a hoe. It's just like Lil Wayne said, what's your real name? Not your stripper name. She talking about her outside name. That's your whole name. Let's jump back into the clip.
I'm 25.
25? Really? 25. Okay, where you calling me from?
Cali.
Cali?
Capital.
What part?
Yeah, I live in the capital. So if you know, you know.
What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A what, honey?
A luxury companion.
What's a luxury companion?
Basically, it's kind of like a sugar baby.
A luxury companion is a fancy name for a hoe. I told y'all, the first red flag, her saying her outside name, it was a red flag that she a hoe. A luxury companion is a colloquialism or a moniker for being a hoe. She don't want to call herself a hoe, so she's made up a fancy moniker for herself. She's a luxury companion. No, you a hoe. Let's jump back into the video.
So, men pay you to spend time with them?
Yes, I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner, hang out and stuff.
And what type of men pay you to do these things?
All types of races, all types of ages. Yeah.
Do you have sex with them?
Huh?
Do you have sex with them too?
Some of them.
Okay, so just curious, what are you looking for tonight on my show?
Well, like, I would like to find my perfect match. Like, I haven't dated since I've been doing this type of work. I've been doing this type of work for about like a year, and I haven't dated since because I feel like if it's a good guy, that's not fair to him. But like, usually out here in Cali, like, I only encounter like, am I allowed to say cuss words?
Yeah, sure.
I mostly like be encountering hood niggas, so I feel like it's not really worth me to not do the type of work and I don't tell them I do.
Let me interject right here, family. Pimping 101 is a hoe goes with a pimp, and squares don't intermingle or intertwine with that well. This young lady is a working girl. She calls herself a luxury companion. She's an escort. She's a 304 when it comes down to it. She's what we call a bop in the game. When you look at bops, when you look at prostitutes, whatever you want to call them, their only companion can be a gentleman of leisure or a 16 or a pimp. When you look at these girls like this, they come on this show like this, they put out what they do for a living, which is she's a working girl, and then she expects to attract square men or gain the understanding of square everyday average Joes to understand what she does for a living. That's never going to be the case. One of the main rules in the pimp game is that working women go along with gentlemen of leisure. You look at her, she come on this show and she's looking to square up and she's looking for this man. And I'm interested to see the credentials that she expects this square man to have in order to engage her in a relationship. Because when you look at this woman, she's a working girl. What can she expect to have in a regular monogamous relationship while she's going out and prostituting herself and selling her vagina for money? I'll be interested to see. Let's jump back into this and check it out.
But so it's like why bother getting a job if I'm just gonna encounter guys that aren't worth me getting a real job? But also too, I need to let it be known I can easily get a real job. I've had 26 jobs and I've only gotten 2.
You're 25 and you had 26 jobs so far?
Yes.
What kind of jobs have you had?
Some have been real jobs like marketing, administrative assistant, stuff like that. Some have been little BS jobs like, just assistant manager at retail or working at a hotel or whatever. So I've had a lot. I get jobs really easily, but I've been on my own since I was 18, and I was just kind of always struggling. So I didn't want to struggle no more. But I'm still like very educated. I have a college degree. I have a degree in marketing. I'm very well educated. It's just like I don't like to struggle. So
And I just like to jump in and interject once more in this video right here. You see a lot of this right now, and this is really a proliferation right now, not only on social media, but in society, where you see a lot of young women who are well educated, they have degrees, but they're choosing to endeavor into prostitution and selling their bodies for monetary advancement or monetary gifts. And this is the argument that gentlemen have a lot of times when they engage women. If you take the lowest rung of the social stratus of women, and they're project dwellers and they're low-level women, low-level, low-functioning women, and they prostitute themselves, and then you look at the other end of the spectrum and you have well-educated women like this woman claims to be, to have a degree in marketing, and she chooses to prostitute and sell herself. Where is the difference in these two women and their mindset and their moral standards and how they gauge themselves? And you see there's no different. And that's what a lot of gentlemen right now are crying out about. You have women that are well educated who are supposed to be on a higher stratum in society, and these women are actually supposed to hold themselves to a higher standard and require more to court them or to suit them in a relationship than the lower level women. But when you see them, they resort to the same type of behaviors as the low level, low functioning women that they look down on. When you look at this, like I said, I tell people all the time, a prostitute is a prostitute. Whether you call it a hoe or you call it a high-end call girl, it's still trading sex for monetary gain, and it's all morally depraved for real. But let's jump back into it and break this down some more.
Yeah. I know for a fact I would be the perfect wife. Like, I cook, I clean, I know how to treat a man well. So my goal, like my dream, I would like to find a man and we date and then we get married and then we have children, and I want to get my real estate license and then be a real estate agent / housewife.
And when you look at it, it's just pure delusion. You have a lot of these young females running around now, and like I said, they're 304s, they're engaging in prostitution, and they're talking about they want to engage these nice upstanding men in relationships. And how can you even think that you qualify for this kind of man? When you look at this young lady, she's saying that a prerequisite of her leaving the game is for her to find a good man, and he courts her and takes her out on dates and be nice to her, and she'll make a perfect housewife. What in your past has served as a track record that you would be a good housewife? Just like the old saying goes, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. But this woman is sitting here saying if the right man comes along and he jumps through all these hoops and he meets all these prerequisites and requirements, she can square up and she can be a good wife because she knows how to treat a man. What you know how to do is to sell your box for monetary advancement. That's the only thing she knows how to do. And like I said, one of the main rules in the game is that a prostitute goes with a pimp. It's no way around it. A 304 goes with a 16. It's like two pieces to a puzzle. It's no way around it. I don't think for 1 second that this young lady is looking for a serious monogamous relationship or a significant other. You look at her, She's an attractive young lady, but you can see she's full of bullshit. She's a 304. What she should do is find her proper management from a nice 16, a gentleman of leisure, and go ahead and hoe up before she blow up, barbecue before she mildew. Go ahead and make that money hard and fast, and go ahead and try to retire from that game and try to square up and live her a nice life with a 16 that's willing to square up with her. And it happens all the time in the game. But her looking for a square guy, a regular guy in regular society, those guys, especially God-fearing men that's into the church, are not looking for 304s or retired 304s as wives. It's not going to happen. But that's basically going to be the breakdown for me of this Kendra G segment. It's nothing else to glean from this episode. This young lady is delusional, and she's not really looking for a significant other in a monogamous relationship. She's a 304. She knows she belongs with a 16, a PIMP, and it's no other way to explain it. She's just on here trying to garner more attention and probably drum up a little bit more business, being a sugar baby as she call it, but really she's just a 304. Family, if you like this episode of Inside the Eye of the Storm and you want to see me do more reactions like this, hit that like, subscribe button, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you're made aware of whenever I post a video. I'm going to jump on and I'm going to do more reaction videos and give a lot more social commentary on what's going on social media. And it's just going to be what it's going to be. I'm just coming from a more masculine, mature perspective and really giving knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I thank y'all for joining me in this episode of Inside the Eye of the Storm. I'll see y'all next episode, family. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.